let's go to page 539 and start with number 1. But before we start, let's look at the Pascal triangle. Notice that if it's 0 power, you have 1 term. If it's 1 power, you get 2 terms. If it's 2 power, you get 3 terms. If it's 3rd power, you get 4 terms. So whatever the power is, you're going to get 1 more term than number power. Okay? So again, if it's 5th power, you're going to get 6 terms. So keep that in mind as we're going to do the expansion. Okay, so for number 1, you have x plus y to the 3 power. So this is 3 power, so right away there's going to be 4 terms. So, and for each term, again, if you look over here, for each term there are 3 parts. Okay, there is the coefficient part, and there's the front part and the back part. Okay, so when you do an expansion, you want to get your template ready. So again, there are 3 powers, so there will be 4 terms. Okay, and each term will have 3 parts. So let's go and do that. So again, 3 power means there are 4 terms, and every term will have 3 parts. The coefficient part, the front part, and the back part. Okay? So this is a 3rd power. So the 3rd power, we have to use, over here, the 3rd power would be 1, 3, 3, 1. So this is the coefficient part, so it would be 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay? The next part is, you have to do the front part and the back part. So the front part would be x to the 3, x to the 2, x to the 1, x to the 0, right? 3, 2, 1, 0. The back part would be, start with 0 power, and then 1 power, then 2 power, then 3 power. Then after that, you just go and simplify. So this is 1, this is 1, so in terms of you're going to get x to the 3. Okay, this would be 3x squared y, and this would be 3xy squared, and this would be plus, again, this is 1, and be y3. Okay, and that would be your answer. So this way, you will cut down a lot of careless mistakes. Okay, so let's go to number 3. Okay, you have c minus d to the 5 power. Okay. So again, this is when you want to be extremely careful, especially with a negative. Okay, so again, so 5 power means you're going to get 6 terms. So let's go and get the 6 terms ready. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Again, 5th power, you're going to get 6. Okay, and now you look at your coefficient. Okay, the 5th row is going to be, so you need to have 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Okay, so it'd be 1, so it'd be 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Okay, so that's the coefficient part. Okay, the next part you have to do the front part. So this is going to start with c to the 5, c to the 4, c to the 3, c to the 2, c to the 1, c to the 0. Then you have to do the back part. Now there's a negative, so you have to watch out with a negative. So it would be negative d to the 0 power, negative d to the 1 power, negative d to the 2 power, negative d to the 3 power, negative d to the 4 power, negative d to the 5 power. Okay? Then next, you're going to simplify all this together. Now, if there's a number, then you want to do additional step, but there's no number, so you can just kind of do everything together. Okay? So negative d to the 0 power is 1, so 1 times 1 should still give you 1. So this would be just c to the 5. Okay? Now, one easy thing to remember is that when it's a minus, you're going to have alternating sign. You're going to have plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Okay? When it's a negative. If it's a plus, then everything would be plus. Okay? Okay. So it's going to be minus 5c to the 4d. Right? Again, so negative, so sign, number, alphabet. Okay, so plus, minus, this would be plus. Okay, so again, negative square is positive. So this would be 10c to the 3d squared. And this would be minus, right, again, plus, minus, 10c squared d to the 3. And this would be negative to the 4 power is positive. So it would be plus 5c d to the 4. And this would be minus d to the 5. Okay? And you can do a quick check, right? So plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Okay? And so c to the 5, c to the 4, c to the 3, c to the 2, c to the 1, c to the 0. And then you do the d d to the 0, d to the 1, d to the 2, d to the 3, d to the 4, d to the 5. Okay. So again, that's how you do the expansion. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 5. Okay, you got a plus 1 to the 8th power. Okay, so this 8th power means you're going to get 9 terms. Okay, so go and get your template ready. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9. So again, 8 power means there would be 9 terms. So you have to go and get your row 8. Okay, so that's going to continue with our row 8. So it'll be 1, 8, and this would be 28, and this would be 56, and this would be 70. Okay, get rid of the junk, and this would be 56, 28, 8, 1. Okay, so this would be our row 8. So this would be our row 8. Okay, okay, so that's what we need to use. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So let's go get our coefficient in. So it'd be 1, 8, 28, 56, 70, 56, 28, 8, and 1. So that takes care of the coefficient part. Now let's go and do the front part. So this is going to be 8 to the 8, 8 to the 7, 8 to the 6, 8 to the 5, 8 to the 4, 8 to the 3, 8 to the 2, 8 to the 1, 8 to the 0. And the back part would be 1 to the 0, 1 to the 2, 1 to the 3, 1 to the 4, 1 to the 5, 1 to the 6th power, 1 to the 7, 1 to the 8. Wait, 0. Oh, messed up. See, that's why it's very easy to make careless mistakes. So that's why you have to be careful. Okay. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can go and simplify each part. So this is 1, so this is going to give you 8 to the 8. This one would be plus 8, 8 to the 7. This one would be plus 28, 8 to the 6. Okay, all this is 1, so it would be plus 56, 8 to the 5. And then plus 78 to the 4, plus 56, 8 to the 3, okay, run out of space, so plus 28, 8 to the 2, plus 8a, plus 1. Okay, and just do a quick look. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's how you expand. Again, if you don't know your Pascal triangle, it would be difficult and take a very long time to expand that. Okay, okay, let's go to next one. Okay, number 7, you want to expand 3t plus 4 to the 5 power. Okay, so this is 5 power, so you're going to get 6 terms. Okay, so let's go and get our template ready. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so again, 5 power means you're going to get 6 terms. Okay, then again, you get your Pascal triangle. This is the row 5. So look at the row 5. So it'll be 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So get your coefficient in. Okay, so it'll be 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Okay, so that's the coefficient part. Then you have to do the front part. So you're going to get 3t to the 5 power, 3t to the 4 power, 3t to the 3 power, 3t to the 2 power, 3t to the 1 power, 3t to the 0 power. Okay, so that's the front part. Now you have to do the back part. So you're going to get 4 to the 0, 4 to the 1, 4 to the 2, 4 to the 3, 4 to the 4, 4 to the 5. And notice the sum will explain how to equal to, right? See, 5 plus 0 will give you 5, 4 plus 1 give you 5, 3 plus 2 give you 5, 2 plus 3 give you 5. So they all have to match. Okay? Now you have now the problem gets more complicated. So you have to do one additional step, and that is you have to simplify each parentheses. Okay? So this is equal to 1, and this 3 to the 5 power. You can use your calculator. Okay? So you have to work it out. Okay, so 3 to the 5 power. Okay, 243, so it would be 243 t to the 5. And 4 to the 0 power is 1. Okay? Next one, have the plus. Okay, so this one, again, work out each parenthesis individually before you multiply them together. Okay, so 3 to the 4 power. Okay, it's 81. So it'd be 81 t to the 4. 4 to the 1 will be just 4. So again, you have to make sure you do this step. Okay, this step is, so again, first you write out everything, and after you simplify each parentheses. Okay, and this would be 10 times 27 t to the 3, and this would be 16. Right, 4 squared is 16. So you can work out each parentheses. So you got 10, and this would be 9t squared, and this would be 4 to the 3. Okay, so 4 to the 3. Okay, 64. Okay, and this would be a 5. This would be a 3t, and this would be 4 to the 6 power, 4 to the 4 power. Okay, would be 256. Okay, and it would be 1, and this to the 0 power would be 1, and this got 4 to the 5 power. Okay, it would be 1024. Okay, so you can work out each individual parentheses. Now you're ready to multiply all the 3 parentheses together. So this multiplied together, you get 243 t to the 5. Okay, and plus, okay, you have to times this together. So you're going to get 5 times 81 times 4 equal, so you're going to get 1620 t to the 4. Okay, plus, and this one you have to times this together, so it would be 10 times 27 times 16 equal, so you're going to get 4320 t to the 3. Okay, plus you have to times this together, so you get 10 times 9 times 64, so you got 5760 t squared. And next one, so you got 5 times 3 times 256, so equal to 3840, and you have t plus 1024. Okay, and again do a quick check. So t to the 5, so 543210. Okay, and so that's it. Okay, when you do it step by step, then it's not too bad. Okay, so make sure you do extra steps. Make sure you do this step over here. Okay, you simplify each parentheses individually, then you multiply 3 parentheses together. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 9. Okay, you got x squared minus 1 to the 6th power. Okay, so this is 6 power, so you need to get 7 terms. So we only have room for 6 terms, so we have to do 2 lines. Okay? Okay, so let's go and do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do 5. Okay, and then I'm going to do it right over here. 5, and that's 6, 7. Okay? So now we're ready to put in the coefficient, right? So again, this is 6 power. So you have to use these. So you have to use this row 6. Okay. So it'd be 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. Okay. So that's the row 6 coefficient. Next, we need to go ahead and get our front part. So it'd be x squared to the 6th power, x squared to the 5 power, x squared, so 6, 5, 4 power, so x squared. Again, this is your first part. This is the front part, okay? And so there'd be 3 power, okay, 2 power, 1 power, 0 power, okay? So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Then you have to do the back part. Now that's a negative, so it'd be negative to the 0 power, negative 1 to the 1 power, 2 power, 3 power, 4 power, 5 power, and 6 power. Okay, so you can do a quick check, right? Again, 6 plus 0 give you 6, right? 5 plus 1 is 4 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 2 plus 4, 1 plus 5, 0 plus 6, right? So again, sum of the exponent have to equal to that. Okay, so now let's go and simplify each parentheses. Okay, so this one is 1. This one would be x to the 12. Negative 1 to the 0 power is 1, right? Anything to the 0 power is 1. So this one would be 6. This would be x to the 10. And this would be negative 1, right? Okay, and so watch out for the negative, right? So this would be 15. This would be x to the 8. And this would be 1, right? Negative 1 squared is 1. Okay, then next one, this would be a 20. This would be x to the 6. And this would be a negative 1. Okay, and next one, this would be a 15. This would be x to the 4, and this would be positive 1, right? Even exponent would be positive. Okay, and continue. So this would be 6. This would be x squared, and this would be a negative 1. Plus, this one would be 1. Now, you have to be careful now. Anything to 0 power is 1, so this would be a 1. And negative 1 to the 6th power would be 1. Okay? Okay, so now we're ready to multiply the 3 parentheses. So you can evaluate each parentheses, okay? Then you multiply them together. So this will give you x to the 12. Okay, now remember, if it's a minus, you're going to alternate. You're going to be plus. So right away, you know it's going to be a minus. So this would be minus 6x to the 10. Next one would be plus 15x to the 8. Okay, next one, this would be minus 20x to the 6. Next one would be plus 15x to the 4. Next one would be minus 6x squared. And next one would be plus 1. Okay, and again, look for the parents. So notice that you will end up with 12 power. So 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Right? Okay. Okay. Okay, next one. Okay, number 11. You have p squared plus q cubed to the 3 power. Okay, so 3 power, that's going to be 4 terms. So let's get our template ready. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 3 power is a row 3. So you have to use 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay, so it'll be 1, 3, 3, 1. Now the front part is going to be p squared to the 3 power, p squared to the 2 power, p squared to the 1 power, p squared to the 0 power, right? 3, 2, 1, 0. And the back part would be q to the 3 to the 0, q to the 3 to the 1, q3 to the 2, and q3 to the 3, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this one again, let's go and simplify each parenthesis. So this would be 1, p to the 6, 1, right? Anything to 0 power is 1. So this would be 3. This would be p to the 4. And this would be q to the 3. Okay, this would be 3. This would be p to the 2. And this would be q to the 6. Okay, this one would be 1. This would be a 1, right? Anything to 0 power is 1. And this would be q to the 9. Okay, so now let's go and multiply the parentheses together. So it would be p6, okay, plus 3, p4, q3, plus 3 p2 q6 plus q to the 9. Okay, and that's it. Okay. Okay, number 13. Okay, use a symmetry of the coefficient. The first three terms are giving, write the last three terms. Okay, so you have x plus y to the 17th power, and this give you x to the 17 plus 17x to the 16y plus 136 x to the 15y squared, right? So again, you're doing the symmetry. So this one, the coefficient is 1, okay? And so basically you're going to have, okay, so this one you're going to have y to the 17, right? And this one you're going to plus 17x y to the 16, right? Because again, they're just going to symmetry. So this is x to the 17, y to the 0, right? So 17, 0, so you're going to get 0, 17. Over here is 16, 1, so you're going to get 1, 16, okay? And then again, the coefficient would be matching, 1, 17, 136. Okay, so you're going to get x to the 2, y to the 15. Okay, again, notice that you have to add to 17. So 0 plus 17 give you 17, 1 plus 16 give you 17, 2 plus 15 give you 17. Okay, so those are your last three terms when you're using the symmetry. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so you have x plus 1 to the 20th power and the 10th term. So remember now, if it's 21 power, that means there were 21 terms. Okay? So that means you're going to get 10 terms here in the front. And the 11th is in the middle. Okay, so 11th term is your middle. And you got 10 terms here. So 20 power, you're going to get 21 terms. So you're going to get 10 in the front, 10 in the back, and the middle term would be 11th. Okay? So you have to kind of figure that apart. Okay? And this middle term is giving you as 167. Okay, the 10th term. Okay. Back up. Okay, so the 10th term, so T10, so the 10th term is 167,960x to the 11. Okay? So again, when you use a symmetry, the T10, so the middle is T11, and the next term would be T12. Okay? So the T12 will match that. So T12 will have the same coefficient because they are symmetrical, right? So 11 is your middle, okay? And so your coefficient would be 167,960, right? Now you look at your exponent, okay? Remember, they have to go down in order, right? So we start with x equal to 20, 19, and go down, right? So this one is going to be 11, right? It's going to x to 11. So this will be x to the 10, and this would be x to the 9, right? So again, you just kind of go down in order. And so this is your answer. So this one is a little bit more tricky, a little bit more thinking, but you kind of have to figure it out as you go, okay?